Chelsea breaking news as Michael Olise and Chelsea's deal has broken down. Michael Olise takes his pick and he picks Bayern Munich, and Chelsea are out there just smiling and sending us briefs. Oh no, we withdrew because the finances were too big. So what changed in the last 4 weeks? What changed? What? Did he want 120k and now he wants 300k after 4 weeks of negotiations? Oh, what changed? Because the reality is Chelsea shut the bed on this deal. This deal has been absolutely broken down due to the fact you don't want to pay big money. And all I'm going to say to you is, Fabrizio Romano, on this one, big man, you are in the bin, because the sources that are close to Chelsea are coming out with the story of what's happening, and when I'm hearing it, Fab, your story's not adding up. An hour ago, Fabrizio's telling us, be patient, the deal's going to happen, and Ornstein's writing up something to dance on you the way Kendrick's been dancing all over Drake recently. It is absolutely pathetic how we have been sold one story and the other thing happened. Listen, I just released the video, so at the end of the video, go and watch my other video where I'm basically revamping about what happened with Cole Palmer not playing recently, Cucurella's performances, Mudrik's performances, and the Copa America. I was like, there's no news today, there's no need for me to make a video. Nope, I have to make a second video now because it dropped within 15 minutes and I was like, I can't hold off. The more news that comes out, the more angry I become, and I'm sorry, I am fuming right now. I am fuming because it's not the principle of, oh my god, we're not getting Michael Olise, it's the end of the world. It's the fact that you've chased him publicly. You've made an emphasis. You were talking big boy bollocks. We're going to get him. Fabrizio's been absolutely your mouthpiece. Oh, Chelsea have an obsession. Let me give you the story before all of you say, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on is that David Ornstein has dropped down a bomber, an absolute bomb all over us, and said, Michael Olise will not be joining Chelsea due to financial reasons. Chelsea have withdrawn themselves from the negotiations. This, for me, is absolutely criminal, and I'm going to explain to you why. Number one, you have been publicly chasing it. You know there is a release clause you need to pay. Number two, you know when you acquire a player of this level, where we all, every single person in my comments, you, me, Chelsea, Bayern, Newcastle, Man United, all understand he is creme de la creme. He is expected to be the next one up. He is meant to be an initial talent that is going to blow up and be absolutely amazing for you next year. 14 goals in 19 games this year for Crystal Palace. For Crystal Palace, let me just tell you that right now. Chelsea say, no, we don't want to pay you the crazy wages. And then you have this people, right? Now, why don't they just pay the wages? Well, I understand that logic. Why don't you pay the wages? Because Raheem Sterling's on 325. I know it's a mistake, but you know what? I know we have a structure, right? We have a structure and we want to respect that structure and give it an incentive. However, there have to be players that you break the structure for. And these players have to be treated like this, like important. And what's annoying is the secret scout says it obviously, right? And he confirms it. He says, Olise is going to join Bayern because they're going to pay the wages he wants. And Chelsea can't get this deal done. There are way too many factors. Then Alex Goldberg comes out and I was listening to his playback and honestly, my head was hot. Like I'm listening to it. I've got steam coming out of my ears. I am vexed. And the reason I'm vexed is because what Alex is saying makes sense. So the sources Alex has been talking to, he's not leaking them obviously, but he's explaining it and he's saying it with chest, right? He's saying that Chelsea, Olise's camp were getting annoyed. They were saying, why is Chelsea getting a bunch of deals done, spending a bunch of money when they could be going and getting Michael Olise? Why is this deal not being pushed over the line? And for me, that makes total sense. Chelsea have been trying to get Estavio. They've been trying to get that Argentinian defender. They've been trying to get a Pedro Lima. That money in itself, yeah, is 80 million. If I am Olise, I'm telling you, why on earth are you getting anyone else if I'm your top dog? If I'm Roman Reigns, why are you trying to go get Jey Uso? Why are you trying to get my right-hand man when I am the tribal chief? I am the face of your company. That's what you're telling me I am going to be. You're not treating me like it. Why is this not the prime deal that you get and then everything else is a supplementation of it? Why on earth Have you not sorted this deal out to the point now where he picks Bayern? Alex Goldberg also said Olise's agent is known to be a little bit, let's just put it this way, likes to bend the truth a little bit, allegedly, to get his own way. In the sense that, oh, he'll pull a few strings, and what happens after that? I get paid a little bit more. Well, maybe he does. Guess what? He's allowed to. He's an agent. He represents the player. He doesn't represent Chelsea. Why on earth would he care if Chelsea get the best deal? He wants to get paid. He wants his client to get paid. And guess what? His client's going to get paid. A lot of people are going to say, Alex, calm down. We've got a bloated squad. I've explained this on many occasions. I don't care how bloated the squad is. If you can add talent that starts for you, it means you're getting better. Olise is twice the player Noni Madueke is. Olise is better than Anjou. Olise is better than Omari Hutchins. Yet, people are going to tell me, why are you moaning? Why I'm moaning is because this is a player we needed. We are missing out on first choice targets. Šeško was the first choice. He decided to stay at Leipzig. You didn't get him. You didn't want Victor Osimhen? I understand why. That's a stupidly expensive deal. 60 million for Olise is not crazy. People saying the wages are high. You want 300k? 300k is the going rate. Kai Havertz, 290 at Arsenal. Saka 250. Odegaard 240. Partey 240. Declan Rice 270. Jesus 290. That's the going rate at the big clubs. That's just Arsenal off the top of my head, because I just constructed the tweet. You don't want to pay the going rate. You're not going to get the going talent. Like, I don't understand at this moment in time what Chelsea are trying to do, in the sense that you want to convince us, right? And this is where I'm going to say this, right? I am all for you investing into the talent of tomorrow. I am all for Chelsea going and getting me talent of tomorrow. I want to be good now. I don't care about tomorrow. I don't want to be fighting for top 4. What I've been saying under Enzo Maresca, we will be good, because I have faith you're going to get the deal done for Michael Olise. I'm not saying there aren't better players out there than Michael Olise, but the question will stand. Are you going to pay those players the wages that they want to come in? Because what I'm seeing right now is you're not paying wages for players to come in at the prime of their careers. You want to get players for 100k. You want to get players for 90k. And then, yeah, you're like, oh, get your incentives up. Oh, we will reward players that do well for us in the long term. Big man, if you want to move the needle, you need to invest now. There's a direct correlation between the wages you pay and where your club finishes. There is. Yes, there's the odd 1 or 2 anomalies. However, the more wages you pay, the higher in the league you tend to finish. It's not the salary, it's not the fees overall, it's the salaries you pay. Because it means you have better quality. And I don't understand why we aren't seeing this. This is terrible news. Tomorrow, I will be releasing a new video with all the news, with all the breakdown of all the news. However, all I'm going to say to you is, this is not Chelsea walking away from the deal. This is Chelsea being rejected by Michael Olise's camp. Go and check out the next video that I made earlier today, literally an hour and a half ago. Go and check both out. Let me know your thoughts. Peace out, man. I am pissed off. I think you can tell.